welcome back to a new video. In today's video I'm going to be using Madam Glam gel polishes, and I'm going to use some more. That one's called All the Way Up. This is Fizzy Fuchsia Glitter from Nail Sugar. It's a gorgeous like pink hollow fine glitter. It's well nice. So for ages I've wanted to try these like textured snake skin type of nails. I don't know if that's what they are, but that's what I'm going to call them. I've seen them like all over this year. I mean, they've probably been about a lot longer than this year, but I haven't done them yet and I really wanted to try them. So today is the day. Hurrah. So I'm going in with 2 coats of All the Way Up. Each Madam Glam Madam Glam gel polishes need a 30-second cure in an LED lamp, 2 minutes in a UV. So we've done 2 coats. Then I'm going in with the Velvet Matte top coat. If you want, you could do this glossy, so you could use their No Wipe top coat, the shiny one. I'm going to go in with matte because you know I'm a little bit matte obsessed, so that's going to have 30 seconds. Then I'm going to put a little bit of that same colour gel polish on my palette, and you're going to need a dotting tool. And with the dotting tool, I'm just going to add the detail of the snake skin. Yeah, that is what it is, isn't it? Am I going completely bonkers? I don't know. So when you're doing this, you seem to have like kind of oval. These ovals are quite fat ovals. They don't have to be perfectly oval. They can be a little bit messy. The idea was that I thought as I go down the nail, they'd get slightly smaller, which they kind of do, but not massively. So as the nail tip curves in, I thought I'd make them a bit smaller so I can get those side bits in. Oh, a bit of a frog in my throat. It's actually Thursday today and I've just eaten my breakfast, so I'm a little bit... There we go, look, dollops on the side between each of the previous ovals. Again, this is not neat. I'm not doing this neat. I don't know if it has to be neat, but mine is not neat. So just whack it on. But yeah, today is officially Friday, even though it's really Thursday for me right now. And it's the weekend. Whoop whoop. Nearly the weekend. Actually, no, it will be the weekend. By the time you watch this, it will be Friday evening, which officially I think counts as the weekend. Yes. Yes. Right, then we're not curing it. Sorry, I should tell you what I'm doing, shouldn't I? We are going over with some acrylic. So this is clear acrylic. What's going to happen is the gel polish is going to suck up the clear acrylic and it's going to leave it like textured and matte. What you want to do is you want to put some acrylic on, leave it for a bit, let it suck it up, and if it comes out shiny, if it still looks shiny, sprinkle some more acrylic on, and you want to keep sprinkling the acrylic on until that gel polish goes completely matte, and then stick it in. And I like to give it a 60-second cure, and then dust it off when it comes out. So look, it's come out, and we're just going to wipe off the excess acrylic powder. And look, we've got this really cool, and again, yeah, so it would look really good as well if it had a shiny top coat underneath it as well. So I went with matte, but you could do it shiny. Either way, it would look really nice. Right, while that was in, we done our first coat of this colour, which is called Spring in Paris. This is obviously the second coat. Again, 30 seconds in the lamp. And then we're going to do another French nail. So right now we are drawing on our smile line. I don't know why, I'm loving gel polish French nails at the moment. I love them so much. So I think they're one of my favourite things to do, along with those leafy leaf things there that I done yesterday. I enjoy those too. I just really enjoy gel polish nails. Yeah. Right, so again, I'm going to fill the free edge in with the bottle brush because it's just a lot quicker than using the brush and then picking the gel polish up. I am just going to neaten up the smile line though. And then once I'm happy and everything looks nice and neat with no like gaps, I didn't want to do 2 coats, so I was just trying to make sure that everything looked covered and didn't look patchy. Then I'm going to go over with the Velvet Matte top coat. So I had to put 2 layers of Spring in Paris, so that's why I only wanted to put 1 coat of the All the Way Up colour, because I didn't want if you're doing this on like a shorter nail, Obviously, the more layers you put on, the bulkier the nail's going to look. So it's all right if the nail's long and not too bulky to start with, you know? You know what I mean? So again, we're going to repeat the pattern. We're going to do our snake print pattern with the bigger ovals on the middle, and then just some like blobby bits on the sides in between the ovally type shapes that aren't really oval. They're like elongated blobs. And then again, we're going to sprinkle our acrylic in, let it soak up that, let the gel polish soak up the acrylic powder. And if you need to, just keep adding until the gel polish is not going shiny. So just keep checking it. Or put a little bit more on, just for good measure. And then pop it in for 60 seconds. We'll give it a double cure. Then we are going to do I think this is going to be a full nail of all the way up. So I think I do 2 coats of that. No, I do 1 coat. That's 1 coat, right. Then we're going to go in, because we're going to go in with base coat. We're actually going to burnish the glitter into this nail. So you only need 1 coat. Don't worry if it's patchy. You're not going to see it because the glitter burnished gives really nice coverage. I like to burnish over base coat because it's then super tacky. Sometimes with gel polishes, some gel polishes might not have a very good tacky layer, so I like to go over with the base coat just to make sure that the glitter's got a really nice tacky layer to adhere to. Burnishing the glitter just basically means rubbing it into that tacky layer. I'm just going to get rid of some of this. So like normally sugaring would be done, you'd sugar the glitter over the no wipe top coat that's uncured and then cure it, whereas burnishing means it is burnished into the tacky layer, like rubbed into the tacky layer, and then you will top coat it. But it's looking really nice, and you can really see the hollow. I haven't done a burnished nail for a long time, but this is like if your client doesn't like the texture feel of a sugared nail, this would be a good alternative, because it leaves the nail nice and smooth. So I'm going over with some base coat, just to get a nice smooth finish. You can go over with top coat to start with. You might end up with some little rough scuffy bits, maybe. If you do, just buff it and go over it again with top coat. I just thought I'd go over with the base coat and then go over with the top coat, and I didn't have any rough bits. So I didn't need to file, which was good. I'm going to just hold it upside down before I shove it in the lamp. Oh, it's looking so nice. Fizzy fuchsia from Nail Sugar. Love it. Right, then we're going to take... What are we doing? This one. Oh, right, yeah. I kind of didn't really know what else to do with this set, but... yeah, I decided to do on this nail. But do you know what I needed? I needed a striper brush for this. I'm using my detailer brush, which I think is 7mm. The bristles are 7mm. I needed a nice long striper brush to do this. I had some hair here. I was trying to get the hair out. Anyway, I ended up making this line a little bit wonky. So I am going to try and neaten it up. And I do use my... I've got a, what have I got? Brain fog, that's what I've got. I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know. It would be easier to use a striper brush to do this bit. I think I was going to say I do have a cleanup brush, which I use just to sort of straighten up-ish those lines. Thinking about it now, I needn't have worried too much, because when I'm going back in with some gel paint and the striper brush, and that just makes it look, that probably would have just neatened up those edges. But yeah, if you don't, I don't know, I can't think right now. My brain is not activating this morning. There we go. I know it's not, I'm still faffing. Oh look, it's a faffing nail, another one. I'm just going to talk to you, I'm just going to waffle a bit. Have I done it yet? Has she? Nope, she's cleaning up a bit more. We're We'll get there in a minute. Right, I think that's it. I'm going to shove that in the lamp, and then we're going to use the gold gel paint from Madam Glam. I absolutely love Madam Glam's gel paints. I probably said it before. I'm going to say it again. I love them. This is the wonky striper brush that I've got. It's an Ugly Duckling Striper 2 brush. It is wonky because I caught it in the lid of the brush lid, and it bent it. But it still works. Okay, so now that's out, I'm using the striper brush to do this. I've seen people use striper brushes to do stuff like this, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give it a go. It worked fine. However, I think because it's a little bit bent, it made it a little bit tricky. I think if I were to do this again, I would I think it's because I'm used to the shorter brush to do this, but I'm using Madam Glam's gel paint just to go around the smile line because it just finishes it off, I think. And I also love the gold gel paint, so I don't need any excuses to use it. Because it's so nice. There we go. And then just to tie the gold in with another nail. Sometimes if I do something on one nail, I like to just do it on another, or do something like if I've used that gold on one nail, I like to use it on another one, just so it kind of ties the set together better, or more nicely ties the set together better, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm going to put some gold stripes down the outside of this already gorgeous dusky pink stripe. Also by doing this, it just sort of, if you have got any, you know, if it is a little bit wibbly wobbly, it just kind of neatens it up. There we go. It actually looks wonky to me, but there we go. Anyway, to take away from the wonky lines, I decided that I was just going to do some more of these little leaves that I'd done in the set that I'd done yesterday, because I've decided that I love them. And also it's that time of year where people kind of do leaves and stuff more, isn't it? Is it? Well, you know, autumn is. I was hoping these weren't too autumny. I don't think they're too autumny. You know, I'm in that transition period between summer and autumn, you know? Do you know what I mean? So we're just going to do these leafy leaves. I'm going to have one like leafy leaf coming up across here. This is where I take my sweet time, and sometimes I annoy myself watching it back. Though sometimes people like to see the whole thing done. Some of the leaves looked a little bit more opaque than others, where I'd put a little bit more gel paint on, so I just went over them. And then this one I'm going to do kind of mirroring. No, it's not mirroring. If it's not mirroring, it's, you know, the other one. Like, it's kind of mirroring. It's symmetrical. Is that right? I don't know. Anyway, I popped that in the lamp for 60 seconds, and this is the finished step. I would do a plain nail of Spring in Paris to finish it off. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It is completely free. Nail Sugar and Madam Glam's website will be down below. God bless, love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.